got my glasses on, which means it must be time to take a look at the Broadway grosses for last week ending 7/20. Total overall take for all of Broadway was $33,847,000. Change up for about 3% from the week prior, 13% up from the same week versus the previous year. And so far, holding steady right now, this season to date is up 12.2%, which is a little bit of an increase actually from last week. So we're holding steady at that 12.2%, or that 12% up from last week. What kept us steady? Well, last week specifically, what kept those numbers up was the closing of Sunset Boulevard. Very acclaimed production, Tony Award-winning production, did almost $2.5 million. So we're seeing how one show can really make a difference in how the overall week and how the overall industry is doing. So that kept us steady. It's gone now. We'll see what happens next week. We are now in some really richer times in terms of the tourist season on Broadway. So we're seeing that across some of those more tourist-driven shows. Like, let's take a look and see what the old Lion King did last week, $2.2 million. Wicked did $2.4 million. I'm going to talk about a show that, there's no millions in this gross, but Operation Mincemeat doing $720,000. They're in a 790-seat theater, everybody. So that's very, very good. Another show that had an unbelievable week in a smaller theater, just in time, the Jonathan Groff Show, $1.3 million in Circle in the Square. I've done 2 shows in Circle in the Square, Godspell and Once on the Silent. It was a long time ago, before we've really been able to tweak this variable pricing thing as we have now. $1.3 million was never in our wildest dreams back then. Maybe Happy Ending doing $1.3 million as well. MJ chugging along at $1.4 million. Look at O'Mary. O'Mary doing over $1 million, 1.1 over actually, to be exact. So another holding steady week in these better times, these tourist-driven times. If you walk through Times Square like I do about 174 times a day, you're going to see it's teeming with tourists, and a lot of younger tourists as well, from all over the world. It's an exciting time to be in New York City. If you're not here, come and go see not one show, go see 2 shows. And I will be back next week to give you the new report and see if we continue to hold steady now that Sunset is gone.